So, good morning, guys, and welcome to our Healthy Traveller event, which is our weekly event where we have people jumping on and joining us from all over the world. As we jump on this morning, I'm going to be getting everyone to let us know where they are. I know we have Ruby she's back in Bali. I'm not sure where everyone else is, so we'll just see where everyone is as we go through the call. So we're really excited to be here today to be sharing our stories with you guys about how we're building our businesses while we're working, traveling, and we're just having an amazing time being able to share this with so many people and sharing why we love our business so much. So we're going to kick off with Ruby, who's going to share with you guys around our amazing products and program. And Ruby is in Bali, and I think it's about 4 in the morning. So Ruby is super dedicated. So morning to you, Ruby, in Bali.
Morning. Yes, it is 4:30 here, so maybe I'm too loud now. Everyone is awake here. Yeah, and I actually couldn't sleep this night. I was too enthusiastic. I had all those ideas, so it's good that we have the call now, so at least I can get all my energy out. Well, my name is Ruby. I'm in Bali. I'm actually from the Netherlands, but I love traveling. And in April last year, I really wanted to do something, but I couldn't work in Bali. And then I found out about Juice Plus, and in the beginning, I had no idea what Juice Plus was. And I found it out by a friend who also is traveling, living in Australia, and she explained to me what it was. And I'm going to explain it now to you. I was just grabbing everything out of my fridge and thinking it's quite funny when I first came to Bali and I brought all the products in. The people at the border just looked at me like, "What are you having with you in your bag?" So, what is the product that we are promoting online, and that's how we can make our money? It are healthy products. It are all vegan products, and that's why I love it because it's all natural. It makes sure that there are the right minerals in it, vitamins. So yeah, we're having the premium capsules. This is fruit, berries, and veggies, and that makes a really nice blend of all different kind of fruit, veggies, and berries. In total, 30 different kinds. So when you take those capsules, your body recognizes it as real whole food, and that's why you feel more energized. You feel more happy. Even like for my skin, it became a lot better. Some people see that their hair is growing, their nails are growing, so it's a really nice, good product. And new product that they add to it is the Omega Blend, and I just arrived it yesterday. Yay! So I'm super happy with it. I actually took before the fish oil pills, but I always was burping a lot of the fish, and that was not really a pleasant thing. The good thing that Juice Plus did is they grabbed all the things that the fish is actually eating, and also some tomato seeds, pomegranate seeds, and add that all together in one capsule, and that became the Omega Blend. And well, everyone knows there are all different kind of omegas, and the omegas are really good for our body. There's only one omega that our body makes itself. All the other things we need to get by food. So this is really good because then just in the capsules you have everything on the daytime. Um, then I'm hopping over to the shakes. I know that in some countries they have really little tiny packages that you can bring along with you. In Europe, they love to do it big. So this is my package of vanilla powder and chocolate powder. And I was actually hungry even at 4:30 at night. So I made a really nice oatmeal with my vanilla powder at the moment. And what does those powders do? It are vegan protein, so it just helps you to start your day. There are also people who use it as a meal replacer. Myself, I'm not really a big fan of it. I just love to mix it with all other kind of things. But there are people who just are on the run. They're really busy, and they just love to use it as a meal replacer. So yeah, it's a really good product. It's tasty and it's easy to take along with you. And especially, like I said, in some countries they have the nice tiny packages, so you can put it in your bag and just bring it along with you. Then there is another really cool thing because children can get the product for free. I don't have the children product. It looks like a little bit of a gummy bear. It tastes actually really nice as well, like a gummy bear. And children can get that one when adults is on the fruit and veggies or fruit, veggies, and berries. There are a lot of researches done on the products, and that was for me one of the things I did like a research for 1.5 months, like looking online, what kind of researches there are, YouTube videos, all those kind of things. And then I started using the product myself and now promoting it online. So I hope I covered everything. And maybe it went a little bit too quick, but for the people who are for the first time on this call, if you have any questions, feel free to pop them later on in the messenger and I will answer everything.
Amazing. No, thank you, Ruby.
Annie.
You were put on the spot at the last minute. So thank you for taking over and sharing for us today. And yeah, we hear so many amazing stories about our products. They've been around for, I think, around 30 years now. And the products are amazing. There's so much clinical research behind them. We see so many amazing results from, just people who are feeling tired and run down, noticing that their energy levels increasing, people with particular skin conditions that clear up, boosted immunity so we don't pick up the little colds and things all the time, and it's great for our kids too. I love giving my kids the chewies, so I know that they actually think they're lollies but they're eating broccoli and cabbage and all these healthy things. So for me, that's just amazing that I get that for free. So we do love hearing the story. So we're going to have the beautiful Casey, who's on, well, I'll get her to tell you where she is. Casey's going to share her story with us today, and I love Casey's story, so thank you for being here with us today, Casey.
No, thank you. Morning, good night, wherever you guys are. I'm at Sunshine Coast, Queensland, and it is not the best day today, so it is one of those days where we're in jumpers and pajamas and sort of things. But I really appreciate you guys having me on. I think I could talk about this forever, but I came across this product when I was about 7 months pregnant. So I was tired, I was, moody, I wasn't really eating very well, and I was just, thank you, I was just struggling to keep up. So a friend of mine just reached out and said, look, I found something and it's been working for a lot of people. She goes, I couldn't not share this with you. So it was probably 1 week. Honestly, it was 1 week and I really didn't expect anything. It was one of those things I kind of went like, yeah, we'll see. But 1 week and I could feel the energy difference. I was sleeping better at night, and I'm one of those people who probably goes to bed at about midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I get up really early for the kids. So for me to be able to sleep and sleep well was just like enormous, especially when I was that far along in my pregnancy. I wasn't doing really anything for myself at that time at all. And what really drew me into the products was the fact that it was natural. What it said was on the box was actually what was in there. There was no hidden anything. And I just couldn't believe it. Most things are branded as natural, and then you have a close look at the ingredients and you go, I don't know what half these things are. So that was a massive draw card for me. It helped me through my pregnancy. It helped me afterwards with my recovery. This is my second child, so it was just, I knew how I was supposed to feel, and I probably haven't felt this good during my pregnancy, after my pregnancy, than I probably have even in, like, honestly, in my teenage years, in, my early 20s. I don't remember feeling this way. I've now got a 4.5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, and I can tell you that these guys are like my backup every single day. These are my backup. I take the capsules. I love the shakes. My kids really love their chews as well, for a lot of reasons. Like Erin said, it promotes all that healthy natural goodness from, within. And my kids are now eating things like, they go and grab carrots and things like that. And my kids were not those kids beforehand. As much as I tried, they just weren't. So this is kind of one of those things that's gone throughout my family and, throughout my whole lifestyle, that it's been simple changes that have been really easy to create and that have been long lasting. I've been on the product for nearly, I think, 1.5 years. So this is not something I've just kind of grabbed and run with. This is amazing, and it's long lasting, and I'm really grateful.
Oh, thank you, Casey. I thought you were going to share the rest of your story.
If you want, I always worry I'm talking too much.
Maybe just quickly share how you went with the shred.
Oh, of course. So last year I was 4 months. My baby was 4 months old, and I was really looking at shifting that baby weight. And honestly, I didn't know how to do it because I've done the weight loss thing before with my first child, and it's one of those, it's really daunting, and you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, and you feel like you're doing everything wrong anyway. And so when I found the shred, I was like, you know what, I'll give it a go because I've tried everything else anyway. And I followed it really gently. I was honestly gentle with myself because I still had kids at home. I had no gym equipment. It was me by myself with my kids at home, and I was able to shift 18 kilos in those 8 weeks on my shred. And after the shred, I was still able to lose another 6 kilos, and that was going straight back to the program, not being, really full weight loss, not being too focused on it. So that was last January, and I have kept it all off. None of it's come back. That's through Easter. That's through family time together and Christmas. And so kind of overindulge, and not 1 kilo has come back, and it's also not been a struggle to keep it off. It's been really simple.
Amazing. Thank you. I love your story. So thank you, Casey, for jumping on this morning. Enjoy your day. So I think we're going to have Raman share now, and I'd love to hear from you, Raman. Firstly, where you're coming in from today, how you came across Juice Plus, and what you're excited for on your journey.
Yeah, so hello. Nice to see you all. I'm coming from Gothenburg, Sweden. My parents are actually Iranian, but yeah, I'm born and raised here in Gothenburg. Well, I actually came across Juice Plus through a friend's friend who was working with Ruby, and then she referred me to her, and yeah, so it all kind of started there. So yeah, I'm really bad, like bad at this, but I'll just try to stay focused for the moment. Yeah, so like these last months, like I've had a real like reform, or yeah, like a big change in my lifestyle. I recently quit like smoking, yeah. So I can actually feel the difference now after like 5 weeks. And yeah, I'm just trying to be more mindful of my health. So it's a big part of this. Like it's a big reason why I want to start doing this. I don't really have any passion about marketing, but I have a huge passion about like self-discovery and health. So that's the main reason, I guess, for this. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Raman, and congratulations on quitting smoking. Hopefully it wasn't too challenging for you, and thank you for sharing today from Sweden. So I'll just quickly share my story, and then I think we're going to have a couple of the girls who are actually, maybe we'll cross to Sarah, who's in Portugal, just because I know she's traveling, so in case she needs to jump off. So hey Sarah, yeah, thank you so much for jumping on today, and we just love to hear firstly where you are and your story so far of growing your business.
Hey Erin, thank you. I just did the funniest thing. I switched time zones yesterday and almost completely missed this call because I didn't realize I'd switched time zones. Last week I was jumping on from Spain, and today I'm in Portugal, in Lisbon. So it's a little bit crazy, but I made it nevertheless. Yeah, so as Erin was just saying, I take my business with me all over the world at the moment. I started with Juice Plus almost exactly 12 months ago, actually, back in Sydney in Australia, before I made the move to London in June. to do about 12 to 14 months abroad, and it's been the most incredible thing for me. It came into my life very unexpectedly, but it's been an extra source of income for me while I've been, you know, traveling the world, which has been amazing to know that I've got that consistent income coming in while I'm, you know, fulfilling all those travel dreams. So it's really been something that's been so easy to do from wherever I am. You know, as long as I've got a phone and a connection to Wi-Fi or internet, then I can work on this and bring in that extra income. And it's been so great that way because I've been able to make connections with people all over the world. I didn't really need to know that many people. It's really worked for me in a way that as I've come across people while I'm traveling and just in discussion, that's how I've been able to grow this income for myself. So it's allowed me to connect with like-minded people who are passionate about health and or who want to get passionate about health and want to change their lifestyle. And it's allowed me to meet so many amazing people and so many amazing friends. And it's funny to think that it all started with just one or two people coming through this business for me, and then, you know, it's like a bit of a popcorn effect has brought in so many others, all just from working on my phone from wherever I am in the world. So yeah, it's really been amazing. I mean, I can't imagine my life without it. I'm so grateful that I came across it. It's something that I love that I can do while I'm traveling. That's the best thing, is that I'm not working on something that is boring or mundane. It's something that I'm really passionate about and something I really enjoy. So that's the best part for me.
Amazing. Thank you, Sarah. And I just love seeing you growing your team of amazing girls all over the world. And yeah, it's lovely that you guys are also passionate about health, but having your business there that you can put your time and energy into that rather than being stuck in, you know, casual work that you possibly wouldn't be enjoying, and you're in Portugal working. So very exciting, and we'll see where you are next week. So yeah, I'll just share my story quickly. I've been in the Juice Plus business for nearly 3 years, and it's been an amazing journey. I actually started out as a customer using the products, and I love them, so I just wanted to share them. Then I found out that there was a business behind it, and I thought, oh, that sounds pretty cool. I started to look into or hear about sort of the potential of the business and how you could really start to grow an income from this. And for me, that was really great to hear, because I've owned a traditional business with my husband in the past, and that's always been very stressful and very time consuming and took away from a lot of the things we wanted to be doing. So I knew that I could put my time and energy into this business and start to grow something that could really help my family. So after about 15 months in the business, I hit the top position in the company, which is called the NMD position, which meant that at that stage I was earning about 6 figures a year. So for me, as a mum of 3 children, there's no other way I could have earned that sort of income and basically replace my other income doing anything else. I would have had to go out and get some other sort of qualifications. But doing this, I've been able to do it around my children. I actually have traveled a lot with my children. I took my little girl to America last year. My husband and I are going back again in April, and we'll stay a bit longer and go to Vegas. I was in Queensland a couple of weeks ago, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks, and we've got to travel everywhere. So that's what I love. And now just being able to help so many other people, guys and girls from all around the world, be able to have that freedom and flexibility in their life. And I think lastly, just to finish off, we're just going to cross to Ruby, who's going to share, first of all, where she is today, how she came into the business, and what she's excited for. So thank you so much, Ruby, for jumping on so early.
Yes, like always. Yeah, so I already in the beginning said a little bit about it, but for me in March, it's been 4 years ago that I left home now. So I was living in the Netherlands, and I really wanted to travel in Australia. So that's what I did. I took a plane and went to Australia. I had an awesome time there. I had a work visa, so I could work for 2 years, and it was just really, really nice. But afterwards, I knew for sure I didn't want to go back to Europe yet. I just liked it a lot on this side of the world. So I decided to go to Indonesia, and had a good time there. But well, after a year of being here, I started seeing my bank account going slowly, little bit. So I thought I just really need to make money. And everyone around me was going back to Europe. They all didn't want to leave, but due to their bank account amount on it, they needed to leave. And I thought, there must be something that I can do, that I can bring along with me during traveling wherever I go to, and that will bring in the money. So then a friend of mine, what I just said, she told me about Juice Plus, and in the beginning I was quite skeptical about it because she said, like, well, if you just promote the product, you will get commission of it, and if you get team members, there are like really nice bonuses. But then I started talking with some people, and it actually was really interesting, and they were telling the truth. So in June last year, I signed in, and straight away I got like team members from everywhere. They saw what I was doing, and they got inspired by it. And like I just said, I even couldn't sleep this evening because I had so many ideas of things that I want to share and do. And it makes me really enthusiastic. The products, I started using those ones, and it gave me more energy. It made me really, really feel like, I don't know, more energized during the whole day. And you meet a lot of people during this business. So, for instance, there are Facebook groups with 800 people, even I think 7,000 people one. So you meet people from all around the world and get connected so easy. And for me as a traveler, that's like perfect, because if I want to travel now to South Africa or to Sweden or to Portugal or wherever, I just connect with people and say, hey, we know each other from the Juice Plus, and some places where I can go to. So that's actually for me one of the biggest reasons why I really like it, because it's just really good to get connected with everyone. So first of all, the product, like I started this call with. Then second, of course, we need money because we want to travel, see the world. And three, get all the right connections. So for me, the whole business just made really perfect sense. And I'm still loving it. So yeah, well, thank you, Erin, that I could share my story.
Thank you, Ruby, for jumping on. And I know you haven't had much sleep, so you might go and have a little nap now. So thank you. Thank you so much to everyone that jumped on. We love hearing your stories. We love hearing where you are in the world. And very excited. We're here every week. I think I'm here next week. Yep. So yeah, we'll be here next week. Feel free to invite any friends you'd love to have come along. We know that you probably have lots of questions after watching our event. We just really like to share stories today, but there is a lot more detailed information if you wanted to know anything more about our amazing products or program or business. And we're really just here to help you and help to answer any questions that you might have. And I would really just like to say that, if it's something that you think maybe I could do that, just, ask yourself what if, and have the courage to say what if that could be something I could do that could help to change my life, or even just to help some other people's lives, to give them that freedom and flexibility, because I really feel that during my journey I've learned so much about we're restricted these days by bosses and 9-to-5 jobs, and once you start to look at some other options, and it becomes really exciting. So we'd love to just share that with you guys. So sleep well to everyone on the other side of the world, and to the Australians, have an amazing day. So I'll see you guys all soon.